Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Nobles, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Vila coming on. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot.
At the plate, Jamie Vila, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Slugger charging this one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wade Burke, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Slugger. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Pitch on the way. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Ready for another shot now. Professor Slugger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in once again, Jamie Vila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop-up. Slugger is there for it. And the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Missions lead it 5-3. Digging in once again, Professor Slugger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Cortez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in, Julio Ramos is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in and looking for more, Oswaldo Chacin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Ready once again, Matt Stroud. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vila is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jamie Vila. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Missions lead it 6-4. Standing in, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Professor Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Medrano gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready for another chance. Julio Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramos.
Now the 3-2 pitch, pulled toward right center field. Smolinski's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oswaldo Chacin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Slugger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another throw over and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The San Antonio Missions used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aaron Nobles takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ramon Blanco records the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans are final.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Kirby Fields gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Batting third, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Professor Slugger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oswaldo Chacin. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Lucero has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
2-0 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Runner goes for second, hit back up the middle, scooped up, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
So digging in now, Matt Stroud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Slugger stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Professor Slugger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So coming to the plate, Professor Slugger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 2-1. Digging in, Professor Slugger. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Rosales aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carlton on the move. 1 down. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Scott McDonough wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 runs, 6 hits.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. The Missions have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Grover Lloyd will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dana Ibar. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Professor Slugger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And it's 1-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smolinski's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Slugger rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now in the box, Billy Whitmore, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try and get a big inning started.
Oh, what a stop! He's up with it. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in, the switch hitter, Alejandro Medrano. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Missions lead it 2-0. Striding in, Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Professor Slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Burke has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Dana Ibar. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Back up the middle. The second for on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Professor Slugger, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back. The 0-1 pitch takes a knee-high fastball. Rosales, base runner at first with 1 out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-6 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Ibar is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, John McConnell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lutz is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 9th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping up now, Professor Slugger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lutz going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 7-7 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Wade Burke, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Slugger in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Rockhounds smash the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Billy Monk earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harvey Gibbons, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Michael Tadano. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Michael Tadano.
In there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher...
Into the box now, Cliff Whiters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top 3-0. Leading off the inning, Professor Slugger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Smolinski. Slugger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. Oh no, moving to his left. 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now batting, Juan Centeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Juan Centeno.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So digging in now, Billy Whitmore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Oswaldo Chacin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The North Division Stars from the Texas League lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Slugger.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Batista at second. Castro on at first with 2 down. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alfonso Pena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. John Suzuki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Suzuki.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The North Division Stars from the Texas League lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Cliff Whiters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit ball to second. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Digging in once again, Michael Tadano.
Left fielder, Michael
Whiters stands at first with 1 out. Now attempt here. The tag, and he is out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready once again, Jason Ono. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Baseman, Jason Ono.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Slugger.
Professor Slugger.
Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Striding in once again, Jake Smolinski. He went down on strikes last time up.
Jake Smolinski.
Slugger, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Suzuki waits on it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Juan Centeno. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 5-0. Lauren Asuncion will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Northern Division took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Sanchez earns the victory on the mound. Harvey Gibbons only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.